Yo, what's the deal? Let's go. Alright, so I gotta do a video on these clown ass niggas. Alright, so I got what's it called? I don't know. I don't really want to burn it out. They already know what kind of phone I got, so I don't really see why I should give a fuck about talking about it. I got a fucking, I think it's like a Blue View 2. It has a removable battery, and I think it was made in like 2020 or 2021 or some shit like that. It's kind of outdated compared to like these other phones. It's a little bit outdated because you can tell by like just how the phone works, but it has pretty much everything you need it to use for a smartphone. And the fact that it has a removable battery is even better. All right, this is just like the beginning of the topic of my video, but anyways, I'm visiting a friend because they need help moving, right? So before I had came over here, I was already fucking destroying these clowns, right? And over here, it's kind of complicated, but from my opinion, they can pretty much get to you wherever you go because the electrical grid is pretty much in their arsenal. So like they have oversee of like the electrical grid. So they know where you're at. They know fucking, they're following you and shit like that. So they know, by your biometrics and shit like that, because you're targeted, like where you're going to be at and shit. And they can triangulate and, see where you are and try to like target you. So, the electrical grid, it doesn't matter, especially if the person has Wi-Fi in their house. They can use those energies to try to monitor you as well and focus energy on you. So like, I know these things, right? So I already found the solution. Like, I'm not even sleeping in the house. I could sleep in the car or whatever, wherever I want to sleep, bro. Like, I have 3 places I can sleep. And you could even get a tent and like fucking sleep somewhere. Like, I would literally go outside and sleep if I have to. And I do get better rest. And I can tell that they're using this system that they fucking have everywhere to to electrically fucking monitor me, what these energies and shit. So I'm already like kind of laughing because like I'll sleep fine and then I'll wake up. And as soon as I go into the house, I can feel the Wi-Fi and I can feel the energy grid. And like, I'm just like, whatever, like I'll kind of deal with it just because, I'm visiting a friend and I'm just like, it's not really that powerful. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that much radiation, so I can handle it for a little while. And so what I do is I try to leave like the doors open or the windows open because it's a lot harder to focus energy if there's like free space, like open area. If you're in an open area, so that's why I like to go outside, because if you're in an open area, when you're awake, I don't know if it's different when you're asleep. I don't know if you want to be in an enclosed area or if you want to be in an open area. In my opinion, I think it's better to be asleep in an enclosed area and then be when you're awake. If the energy that they use, it's better if you have an open range or open your windows so that the energy is like, I guess, free flowing out of different areas of the house. So like, I know how to kind of like go around it, kind of like bypass certain aspects of this targeting program. And so like, I see them like trying, bro, like all the gang stalkers within the community right here where I'm at. They were trying to freaking, they're trying to get me back on the program, like just how they are at my house, like trying to monitor me to a certain extent where they feel comfortable. But the steps and the measures that I take throws them off, and they're not able to to be in the position that they want to be in. Cause I'm the fucking king and I fucking do what the fuck I want and I'm never gonna fucking stop fighting back because that's the freaking heart that the Most High give me and the fight that he put in my spirit and he's blessed my path, bro. So it's like it doesn't matter about these clowns, they're always gonna fail. And that's why I give thanks to the Most High, bro. So it's all gravy. But anyways, he helped me develop these skills and to be able to combat these fucking cowardly fucking clowns and to be able to fucking, step on serpents and scorpions and demolish these fucking little peasants. So they're under my feet, bro, pretty much. And the thing is that I came over here under certain conditions and the conditions have changed. As soon as I got here, the person needed help with certain aspects of them trying to find a place. And when I got here, they already had found a place and it was next door to their house. So like just literally, I guess the person that was renting, to this person, they were renting to this person. They have another property next door that they own as well. And they sold the property that they're in. And so now he's like, if you want to stay here, you could. So they're offering money to them if they move out in a certain amount of time. They're offering them money. And like, I mean, from a perspective, it's like maybe they wanted to get me out here just to try to mess with me. And like, maybe this person's getting paid because they got me out here. But like, I think they're going to, they're going to end up doing whatever they're going to do besides the fact, you know what I mean? Because I was going to cancel. I was just like, if I put myself in that position, there's not really like much I could do. So what I did is I took measures right before I left. And I was just like, all right, well, they have a new Wi-Fi router. They told me, they're like, hey, my old one like was out of date and they told me that I needed a new one. So I was like, all right. So already they're preparing for me to come over. So like, she's like all of us like, oh, they don't know really what they're doing. So I'm just like, all right, so I'll get my own router that I know that I use that is more secure and it's less, it's a little bit less energy. So I brought it with me in my baggage. And when I looked at the router that they have, it doesn't connect to this one. It's a little bit different. It's, I think, hardwired. So it has like the white cord that goes into the wall. And there's no modem. So I think it's a modem and a router together. So I couldn't connect it. I was just like, I don't know how to connect this shit. I don't know if it'll even work. You can still connect it to that part, but it's just like there's pretty much no point if that main part is going to be active. It's going to be on around you. They're going to focus energy on you when you fall asleep, especially when you fall asleep. So you want to be furthest away from the Wi-Fi router, and you want to be out of the house because the energy grid is where they can attack you the most. As long as you're in the confines of the house, you're going to get hit with energy. I literally slept on the porch of her house and I wasn't getting hit with energy as much, very, very little. And I was just like, dude, like, how does that make sense? So, I mean, it's a box. You're trapped in a box with a bunch of energy. So like, from my experience, like being outside of the house is way less attack. The way that you could do it as well is if you don't want to be outside your house, you have the some people have the luxury of having a fuse box inside their house. So if you live in an apartment, sometimes they have it in your apartment and you can shut off all your power. Fucking light some candles, whatever. That's what I would do. I mean, I'd shut off the Wi-Fi every time I go to sleep, bro. I mean, you could have a timer on that shit, whatever. Do not leave these things on. If your phone's off, it doesn't matter. It can still communicate with certain things. I mean, put your phone in a drawer in another a room in your house. Wrap it in some fucking tin foil, put that shit in, and if it doesn't have a removable battery, you have to take these steps if you want to be able to surpass your gang stalking and the electronic harassment. These are the measures that I take every day in order to get around it so I can live somewhat of a normal life. I don't feel like I'm being targeted. They're not able to monitor me the way that they want to. And it's funny because like the phone that I'm using, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of techniques that I use, right? The phone that I'm using, the Wi-Fi keeps cutting off. And I know that they're doing it purposely because I can tell. So like the fact of the matter is that I'm not using Google Play services, right? I disabled it. So if you go to your apps, right? If you go to your apps, and I'm going to show you these techniques that I've used. So with this phone, I was able to disable pretty much. I'm going to show you just the disabled apps. I disabled mostly everything with Google Chrome, Device Pulse. That sends out a pulse of bullshit that collects information. Digital well-being, that's tracking your heart rate and other shit. And the more advanced phones that you have, they're collecting all this information. Whenever I use iPhones, my heart starts to hurt. The more advanced the technology, the more that they're going to be able to target you with those technologies. I've used more advanced phones. I've tried different phones. The more advanced that they are, the worse my targeting is. So I don't know, if you guys want to lessen your targeting, I would get an older model phone that you can still work with. Like this one. This one's the Blue View 2, but it's a basic Android phone. I disabled Drive, Dual, Facebook. Obviously, I fucking hate Facebook. Google Files, Google Play services. All right. So look, the thing is when you disable Google Play services, a lot of your apps are going to start acting up because your whole phone is pretty much based off of Google Play services. So like it's integrated to work with everything that's on your phone. So like the only way you can pretty much get around this is if you know how to root your phone, ROOT. If you know how to root your phone, if you look into that, look at videos, you can do that, and then you can uninstall all this shit, and you can pretty much you can put a different version on your phone, that operating system that'll work different. Pretty much it'll be more better, but also you can still get hacked. So if you don't know how to protect yourself, you're opening doorways when your phone's not rooted. I mean, when your phone is rooted, you're opening up doorways, but they're already hacking your phone. So it really doesn't matter. I would rather go with the rooting option, even though I don't know how to do it. You have to learn on your own, but I know that that's another way that you can get around a lot of this bloatware, a lot of the bullshit that's on your phone that you don't want, that you can uninstall, that it won't let you uninstall. It'll let you uninstall Google Play services. You can uninstall it if you root your phone. You can uninstall Google Play Store. You can uninstall all these fucking apps that I have disabled. You can uninstall them all. And you can use a different type of service. So like what I do is I'll go to APK Pure, and you can download this app. You all you got to do is you use Chrome first, so don't disable it right away. Disable all the ones that you know that you don't really want on your phone. So I go through all the system settings, everything, security. I just disable everything I know that I don't want, the apps that I don't want running, certain. I could go through a whole freaking list of stuff that I do, but like that's gonna be a whole nother video. But I go to Chrome first, then I download freaking APK Pure app. So you just go APK Pure and just look it up. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you to the APK file. And what that means is APK is a file that you install and you bypass Google Play Store. So it installs it directly to your phone, and you install that one, the one that's right there. You just install that. It's like the Google Play Store, but it's like a third party type of thing. So you can get all the apps that you need. So once I download, I think a few apps that I like Brave browser is like a really good browser. Out of all the browsers I've tried, this one's the best. So I download Brave browser, then I disable Google Chrome. I disable Google Chrome, and then I download, a few more things. Then I disable Google Play Store. I disable Google Play Store automatically, because whenever you get a new phone, it starts updating your apps. That automatically it starts updating your apps, and I don't want it doing shit without my fucking permission. You know what I mean? I don't want my phone doing anything without my permission. It wants to update the phone. It wants to download all these updates. And I'm just like, no. I don't think so. The phone automatically reads your biometrics once you fucking power it on. And they have this, I would say kind of like an IP address on your biometrics. So whatever you download, the phone is catering to you. So whatever the capability of that phone has, it's going to cater to you as a targeted person that the government is watching. So it's going to update these phones and put a certain updated version on your phone so that it can monitor you the way that it needs to, that the way that they want it to. So every time you power up your phone, certain services are being activated on startup. Certain services, certain monitoring services. All right. And the phones are already like that, but as a targeted individual, it's way more, way more services, way more information being collected, because they have to really pay close attention to us, because, we're fucking, we're the fucking cash fucking cow, the golden fucking goose. And these fucking coward ass clowns want to fucking make money off of us. So it's a very intricate system that is connected to these fusion centers and all this fucking bullshit. And you guys already know these satellites are following us. They're fucking collecting information. So it's a whole big program connected to your phone. You know what I mean? Like, and your phone is one of the ways that they make money. If I didn't, I wouldn't even want a phone at all. If I fucking could go without one, but we'll be bored as hell, and we need a phone to kind of somewhat coexist if we're trying to be living in this day and age. Unless you live off grid, I mean, you can have shit set up the way that you want, so that it doesn't affect you, so that it doesn't matter if you have a cell phone. You know what I mean? Like, but if you live in an inner city, you're gonna be getting stalked and all this crazy shit. So anyways, that's how I do it. So like pretty much these are the only apps that I use, and I have Google Play. This Google Play services is disabled. So I think Gmail won't work unless I enable it, but I'm not sure. You see? Okay, so I'll skip. Let's see if it's still innate. See, it won't let me use Gmail, but I don't give a shit if I can't use Gmail. I'll disable that shit because I don't need to use the app. I can go to Brave and fucking go to fucking Gmail and sign in on the fucking goddamn Brave browser. I don't need to fucking have the app. You see what I'm saying? They want you to fucking think that you have to have fucking Google Play services. You don't need these fucking coward ass bitches. You can do that shit without them. You just go. The internet's not working because they're hating right now, but you guys can obviously see I have fucking internet. But anyways, you go to fucking Google, see Gmail, whatever. You log into that shit. Put a shortcut. You could put a shortcut to Gmail on your fucking on your shit right here. You can add it through your browser. So you can put like let's see, how do you do this shit? Let's see. I think you put let's see. Hold on. You put bookmarks, wallet, find the page, add to home screen, bam, Gmail, add, boom, add automatically. See, there it is, Gmail. So it'll open up that shortcut, and you don't have to have Gmail, bro. You don't have to have these fucking perp ass apps, bro. Oh shit, no, 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 not as though. Fuck. Okay, just remove. Okay, I mean, I don't want to install it because it'll take a while. And Tunnel Bear doesn't work with fucking unless Google Play is fucking turned on. So that's kind of stupid. I'll try to find another good VPN, because you do need a VPN. It also helps to fucking to filter your traffic, and then they have to kind of like go around these little loops. These fucking perp ass bitches have to go around these little loops to fucking like get your information. So I just want to make it as difficult as possible for these cowards to try not to monitor me, even though they're still going to. But like I said, I want to make it as difficult as possible. If I knew about technology and I knew how to root phones and know how to fucking program shit and all that, I'd fucking be fucking their shit up, dude. Like, they'd be fucking having a hard time fucking monitoring my ass. But I already know these are basic steps to take that they can probably get past, but as long as I feel that they're doing something, I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna do whatever I can, like, because I know that they need Google Play services to like have a smooth connection to you, and I don't want that shit. I don't want Google. I know that Google is in bed with the fucking goddamn these perp ass bitches. I know they're for a fact Google and Facebook are fucking in bed with these perp ass bitches, and I don't want nothing to do with them. That's why I don't make a fucking Facebook. I had a Facebook, but they fucking blocked me because I was always posting shit that they didn't like. So like they ended up locking me out of my account, and I just said, you know what? Fuck Facebook. I'm not gonna bother with their ass. There's a bunch of fucking fake ass people on there anyways. So yeah, I mean, TikTok works without fucking without Google Play. It's disabled right now. Google Play services is disabled. I'm still using TikTok. I'm still using fucking all these fucking apps. And if I rooted my phone, I'd be able to uninstall them from my phone. So you'd get rid of them completely. They won't even be running processes in the back of your phone. And I could root my phone. It's not that hard. I know how to do it. But I mean, I just don't really want. I'm just too lazy to do it, honestly. I mean, maybe in the near future, if they piss me off, I might just fucking go and do it, because it really doesn't take that much effort. Like, if you know how to use a computer and you have a laptop and you have a fucking cord, USB cord to Type-C or whatever your phone takes, you can root your phone easily, because you do need a computer to root your phone. So yeah, dude, like, there's always a way, bro. Like, never fucking think that these fucking perp ass bitches are winning. There's always a way. So yeah, dude, like, over here, I'm just chilling, bro. Like, I thought I was gonna have a hard time. Like, at first, I was just like, fuck, like, what am I gonna do? Because I felt kind of like I was running out of options. Because the energy was like, I know it's different in other places wherever I go. So I was like, damn, like, I pretty much have trained myself to know how the energy works and like steps to take. So like, I'll go outside and I'll feel more relief. And especially the ear shielding that I use. That's one of the main things that I tell you guys. The castor oil, the olive oil, different methods that I use to block them out, containing different types of oils or solutions that I've used. I block them out. That's really where the bread and butter is at. Is that helps me to be able to block a lot of the other shit out too. So that's why I feel these certain energies when I'm inside, and then when I'm outside, I feel better because I'm already blocking them out. So they can force more energy inside the home, but when I'm outside, it's harder for them to target me because I'm already shielding my ears. So it's harder for them to lock onto me. That's just my opinion. Especially when you're depending on your proximity as well to these certain energies. So So yeah, I mean everything still works. I have that shit disabled, but like, see, the thing is that this phone. Let me see here. So I know it's a fucking Blue View 2 watch. Blue View 2. All right, so they it has to be the second one because I already tried the 4. If you see the one that's $29.99, I bought this one and it wasn't too bad on energy, but this is like a 2023 very cheap basic phone that can still perform a lot of the monitoring that they like to have. The newer the tech, the more it's going to connect with everybody else's phones and networks and energies. You know what I mean? Like, there are different types of energies and sensors and shit like that. It's going to be more up to date to target you with. So I tried it. I didn't like it. It has somewhat energy to it, negative energy. My hand was hurting very, very, like, not too much, but the simple fact of the matter is I know what it's doing and I know what they're trying to do with the phone. So I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna. I already know I'm gonna go with the older version. The older versions always work. So this phone, let's see, release date, release date. So yeah, it was released on 2020, bro, of November. So it's pretty much a pretty new phone for the most part, but I don't feel any energy coming off of this phone at all. Like, very, 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 very little, if anything, at all. So, bro, like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm giving you guys the fucking goddamn the what's it called? The golden nuggets right here. The fucking information right here, bro. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you want, if you don't think that you're being affected, or if you want to freaking, not listen and do your own thing and get, advanced technology and shit like that. You see, like, the old Xbox too, the Xbox, I think it's the Xbox something S, because there's a Series S and then there's just the Xbox S. And there's like the newer Xbox One that came out, or I don't know what the fuck the newest one, the newest Xbox. The more newer the technology, I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping my old Xbox as long as I can. Like, as long as the games still work on that shit, I'm holding on to that Xbox. And usually you can still play those games on that version of that Xbox for a really, really, really long time. Because all the other games from all the other Xboxes you can still play on there, but not so many people use them still. But this version of the Xbox is gonna be accessible for a really, really long time. So even if they come out with 2 or 3 more versions in the future, I'm gonna still be able to use this fucking Xbox. So, like, the fact of the matter is I'm never gonna get a fucking newer Xbox. Like, I'm gonna try to get the least outdated technology that I can every time I purchase a fucking computer, every time I purchase a fucking hold on, let me close the curtain because these fucking pathetic losers are fucking passing. And they fucking they know that I can see them, so I'm just gonna close the curtain a little bit so I can't see shit. And they could just be like fucking ghost pieces of trash to me that I can't see. Cause honestly, bro, it's all about your like, if you don't see them, they don't exist. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna show you guys right now. So this curtain right here, cause they can't fuck with me with energy. Because I've been placing myself in areas where there's not energy. So when I go to sleep, I'm not being conditioned. So when I wake up, my fucking brain isn't fucking vibrating and shit with energy, and these motherfuckers aren't able to connect to me with the fucking energies that they want. So they can still monitor me somewhat, but they're not connected to me fully. And so what ends up happening is they could just barely kind of tap into certain senses that you have or certain brain functions that you have, but they are not able to fucking like consistently fuck with you constantly. Cause that's what happens when you're really on their radar, is they know every little fucking movement you make when you get up, or like every little fucking thing you do. When they're fucking off point, they can't. They can only fucking see little things, little fucking glimmers of hope and shit. So like for instance, like this fucking shit was open a little bit. This fucking shit, and I closed it, so I can't even see these fucking clown ass fucking bitches now. And so I'm just chilling, bro. I'm fucking relaxed. I got my fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, check it out. How do I do this shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm lounging right here, bro. I'm straight lounging, fucking easy peasy lemon squeezy. I ain't worried about a motherfucking thing right now. And these fucking perps, it's funny because like even when they are connected to me, I'm just like, dude, like honestly, out of my targeting, right? They use noise and they use gang stalking. So the gang stalking, it's kind of annoying, but honestly, I prefer the gang stalking over the noise campaign. Because if they could consistently fuck with me with the noise, because the noise, it's multiple functions. Noise can it helps them to fucking target you with energy weapons. Also, because you're hearing them when you're sleeping. So, and then also there have perps that pass by with like revving their engines and shit like that. And so they're constantly trying to pass by and like fuck with you consistently. So when I block out the hearing, they only have the gang stalking. That's the only thing that they can focus on, which I don't really give a shit. And it's very little gang stalking too. But the funny thing is that when it is higher, I'm just like Dick, like I don't give a fuck. I don't care that they follow me around, because honestly, it makes me feel important, because they're fucking have to get up and get out and go in their car and like move and do shit just for you. So you see all these fucking puppets everywhere making a right turn for you, making a left turn just to like run into you. Like, you know what I mean? It's just funny. Like, to me, it's just like, Dick, like why spend so much time trying to mess with me? Like, when you know that's just not gonna work. Like, they're just hoping one day that I snap, bro. Like that's what they're praying for and shit. Like one day that I snap and I make a mistake or some shit. But honestly, like the ways that they want to target me, they can't, because of like I always fuck them up. Like I won't let it get to there. So like whatever the fuck they're doing, like this stupid ass bullshit, like it's fucking pathetic, bro. Like their pathetic ass attempts, like it's shit's funny, bro. Like how fucking much these fools try so hard, bro. They try so hard and then they fucking end up back in square one. And I'm not even fucking like, honestly, I'm not even trying hard, bro. If I really wanted to, like if I put myself in a position, like I can fuck them up so badly, and they'll be like fucking pathetic losers, like they always are, like so much like pathetic. And so, damn, I'm thinking if I should even add a video to this, because I posted this on TikTok and they took it down, and they gave me a violation that they were gonna take my fucking channel down on TikTok. And I was just like, fuck, like I don't really care, because I don't really use TikTok that much. But like I would just make another account, you know what I mean? So honestly, that's what I should start doing already. I'm not gonna post anything on this account and just post a bunch of shit on the other account and try to get views on that one. But the funny thing is like the video that I posted, like I'll show you guys. Let me just show you guys. Look. On fire. All right, so this video right here, community guideline violation, whatever, because I'm posting shit that they don't like, that's controversial. All right. And it talks about energy weapons, all right? And they don't want you knowing this shit because once people start getting too informed, they're gonna fucking rise up and start fucking doing something about it. And they don't want people to know. So my account got a fucking warning, right? Look, hold up. So yeah. You may lose access to your account. Your account has multiple policy violations. Another violation could result in the ban from TikTok. You may also view or appeal past violations. So this video that I posted, right? You see this one, right? Look. This video, it's taken down. Okay, so I go on my likes, right? I go on my likes and I'll show you the same video on somebody else's channel that I got it from, and the video's still up, but I got a strike for it, which is weird, okay? Which is weird because look, there it is right there. There's the video. I could play it for you too. I'm gonna play it for you guys because I don't give a fuck if YouTube fucking doesn't like it or not. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down, but dude, like, it's just fucking retarded, bro. Like, they try to they try to hinder the people that they know that are like standing up for the truth. Like, I don't know, maybe because this person doesn't have too many followers. I mean, let's see how many followers they have. Look, all right. So she has fucking 9,000 fucking followers, bro. I have fucking not even 1,000 followers. I have 700 and something. How the fuck does she not? You know what I mean? How does she not get demonetized or whatever? That's crazy. But anyways, I mean, all right, so maybe maybe like I said, the chosen ones, they don't want us to fucking come up. I don't know if everybody's chosen or certain people are chosen, whatever. But for sure, us, the ones that are trying to push out the truth like consistently every day, no matter what. And we don't care what anybody thinks. Like, maybe they just go a little bit harder on us so that we don't, because they know what's going on in our lives. We have shit to say. We want to speak out. They know that once I go live, once I get 1,000 followers, I can go live and I can start talking shit about these fucking cowards. And they don't want that. I'm at 700 and fucking something. I already had this fucking account for like forever, and I can't get to fucking 1,000 goddamn followers. So, I mean, I'm going to just start working on my backup account because I don't know, what the fuck's going to happen with this one. But yeah, bro, like for the most part, I'm almost finished up here. I'm almost going to help, finish up helping my friend out to move their stuff and shit. So, I got on a plane and I flew out here, you know what I mean? So I'm fucking doing what the fuck I want to do. Like, if you're targeted to a certain extent, you won't even want to leave your house. You can't even do certain things like that. So it just goes to show you like how empowered some people are and how much they have control of their reality and their fucking and their walk. You know what I mean? In their battle. And I'm not calling anybody weak and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, I'm putting up a good fight. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm blessed to be here, being able to discuss this and these triumphs that I have against these fucking perps. And I wish that all of you could be, triumphing over this shit as well. But, certain people's targeting is harder than the others. I don't know how exactly it works, but you know what I mean? Like, I'll just keep fighting and trying to use the techniques that I use and that I'm trying to show you guys and try to see if it helps improve your, state that you're in and helps you be able to become better. And so, yeah, man, I'm telling you guys these techniques, and if I was you, I'd use them. So let's see here. One sec. I got a few videos I want to show you guys.
Police can no longer detain you for just walking away from them. Now, the California Supreme Court has just ruled that if you're in a park, if you're on the street, if you're in a group, and officers approach and you just walk away, you run away, it is no longer enough for them to detain you and say that this was suspicious activity. You can walk away, you can run away from them, and the rule was implemented, and the California Supreme Court has implemented this to protect people of color.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck the fucking police. They want to talk to you, fucking flip them off and walk away. You don't want to talk. You don't have to talk to them. If you're not doing nothing, you're minding your own business, walking down the street, fuck the fucking cops. I don't give a shit about that fucking bullshit. Fuck your investigation. Leave me the fuck alone. It depends though. You know, you gotta be like in a public place or like a fucking, you know, knowing that there's no reason for them to stop you. If you're out in a fucking alley, you know, fucking looking suspicious as fuck, I don't know, maybe that might fucking, you know, be enough grounds to on their police report to stop you. So I don't know how exactly it works. You guys got to look up that new law. Oh, there's another good video right here.
You live in Mexico half the year. You split your time between Mexico and Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Is it true that you have no TV, phone, or electricity there?
I live off the grid. I live an hour from pavement and an hour from electricity. I have everything you have.
An hour from electricity. See, this guy knows what he's talking about, my boys. It's all about distance from fucking the electrical grid that they have. There's different types of electrical grid. There's free energy. There's different types of free energy. There's different types of free energy. There's electromagnetic energy that you can put and wrap with fucking copper and shit and with magnets and stuff like that, and you can use free energy like that. There's a lot of different types of free energy. There's like shit that you can use that water can turn the fucking thing on a river and that'll produce fucking energy. So that's not coming from the electrical grid that the government has. Solar energy from the sun, that's not coming from the fucking government. That's coming from the sun. So you guys got to understand the fucking electrical grid that we're using is the fucking key point where that you do not want to be around, because they're using that electrical grid to focus a lot of different types of energies at you and monitor you with.
Wise, because I'm completely solar. I live off the sun.
Okay.
And there's the place to do it. You get sun all but about 4 days a year. I do not have TV there per se. I have a TV that we watch movies and DVDs on. How outdated those are, but I got tons of them. We do have internet satellite, and we can do Skype. But other than that, I have no communications to the United States other than doing my off-the-grid show, which we do from various locations so that the drones won't find me and kill me. Because, you know, today if you speak ill about United States government and policy, we will kill you without a trial with a drone. We've done it before and certainly will do it again. Does that not concern you? That our government kills people without a trial, its own citizens? Why are we breaking our Constitution and our Bill of Rights on a regular basis in this country? That's the fabric of our nation.
Fuck, just to go show you, bro. Like, I mean, I don't even fucking know, bro. This shit's crazy. Like, they will fucking do some shit to you, bro. Like, I wouldn't doubt it. But I'm, you know, I would be in a better place. I wouldn't be getting targeted anymore. Like, there's not really too many reasons for me to be in this fucking place. The only reasons that I even want to be here is to ascend mentally, physically, spiritually, to improve myself. So that's the only reason. But like, for me to latch onto anything, like for me to be afraid of death, that's laughable because this fucking world is a joke and there's a bunch of fucking jokesters in it. You know what I mean? Like this shit, like there's nothing for me to be afraid of. Like, you know, I understand life and the things that are precious in life, but there's nothing for me to hold on to and for me to fucking want to hold on to and still be in this world. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already pretty much advanced a lot spiritually, physically, and mentally. I've been through so much that this is why I'm able to speak and talk to you guys this way, even though it's not the peak that I want to reach of wisdom and of knowledge and stuff like that. But I know where I'm headed and I know where I want to go. And so I have opportunities that are presenting themselves that hopefully take fruition. And I'm going to keep on focusing on that. And so, once you get there, it's going to be, it's going to be all worth it. So like, I don't really give a fuck about the power that they have because they're a bunch of cowards with power. What happens to cowards in the end is that they have a special place for their ass, in Sheol or wherever you want to call. And so like that's why I'm not worried, because like what goes around comes around, and there's always gonna be, that true justice, vengeance that's gonna come. Like it's gonna come sooner or later, and even if it doesn't come by my hand, it's going to come by somebody that's way stronger than me and more powerful than any of these cowards are. And they're not going to be able to do shit about it. Because if they really wanted to, they would take over and they would enslave humanity and the more than it already is. Like I'm talking about slave ships and like Egyptian fucking whips and building pyramids and having like a really slave race. If they really wanted to do that, if they could, right? But they don't, because through history they've seen what has happened and they don't want to keep repeating the same mistakes. So there's more to at play than just these fucking illusions. There's a lot of shit that we don't know about that they don't want to fucking conflict with. So it's all good, bro. I'm not worried about it.
Can you imagine one of your kids going through this? Can you imagine one of your family members going through this and having someone placed on a watch list and being harassed by a whole fucking community? Can you imagine that? This is all because the cops don't want people to find out the horrendous fucking shit that they put me through. Can you imagine one of your kids going through this? Can you imagine one of your family members going through this and...
Yep. Fucking cowards. Let's see here. I'm gonna play you guys the last video, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap for this video. I don't want to go too long here.
Now, NASA recently discovered something called X-points around Earth and also around the sun. These are naturally occurring portals that open and close every single day all around the outside of our planet. The Themis satellite system discovered these portals a few years back, and they've been analyzing and watching them. Some of them create direct pathways to the sun and even to other planets in our solar system.
Alrighty. Hold up. Let's see here. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. So I'm going to have a download for this video too. If you guys want it, I'll find a way to post it. Maybe I'll upload it to my Google or Dropbox or whatever and share the link so you guys can download it. All right, so here it is, people.
just wanted to document the continuing microwave pulses that we are getting hit with every day. And I'm noticing they are ramping up. On the 16th, they started at 9:11 at night until 9:11 in the morning. You see the pulse going from the east to the west coast. All right, boom, you see that? Those are NEXRAD stations. Each of those towers are 750 kilowatts, pumping out between 2.7 to 2.9 gigahertz in the microwave range. This is roughly the same frequency as your microwave oven, and it has the same cause and effect relationship. This was 12 hours long that they held this pulse while we slept. And look at all the other anomalies that are happening here on the screen. Look at what's going on in Texas. All right, you see that big blast? Looks like a giant laser, doesn't it? Boom, see that? Then it gets obscured by the towers. Now they can add the Doppler towers with this. NEXRAD has like 159, Doppler has 160. Now you can consider the HARP stations. There's 33 of those, but they don't show up on this satellite. This covers the microwave range. This is a NEXRAD feed. All right. Now here's where it gets worse. On the 17th, the next day, here you go. Starts at 8:11 and goes until 9:11 in the morning. So they increased it another hour each day. So this is 13 hours we're getting hit with these frequencies. All right? You go to the 18th. They start at 7:11 at night, going till 9:11 in the morning, increasing it to 14 hours. If you feel like hell, this is a really good reason. Look at this, man. This is insane. All across the country. Look at these. Watch these towers and these stations. This is not weather. This is not rain. The light, look, oh, did you see that huge burst coming out of Nevada? Hang on, we're gonna stop it there. Hang on. Boom. Did you see that? Let's back it up here. Stop it and back it up. What the hell's going on in Nevada, folks? Do you see this? This is insane. All right, now when you see the pulse subside, all right, you see that? What is left? We're still picking up microwave radiation. These are your fifth generation network stations that are all lighting up together. So you see how much radiation that is on its own? All right? Now we'll kick in. See the pulses from the stations?
So yeah, you guys can see that right in the center of those like balls of energy, it's coming from a tower. So there's a little tower in the middle of every one of these little these radiation little circles. There's towers that they're coming from. Those little red dots.
Alright. You see that? How it's radiating from the central points? Those are towers. Those are stations. This is not a natural anomaly. And regardless of what excuse they give us for doing this, the cause and effect relationship of being radiated with this frequency causes serious damage. This scientific study here, PMC 7309322, if you want to look it up yourself, on the NCBI Governmental Scientific National Library of Medicine and Center for Biotechnological Information. microwave irradiation cause misfolding of peptides? The answer is yes. Microwaves have been experimentally shown to affect the folding dynamics of peptides and proteins. Do you understand the significance of that? Because this is the core of what causes neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Huntington's, and Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, as well as certain cancer types. This is insane. This is a scientific proof of the cause and effect relationship of what this is doing. Okay? It causes cancer. This affects the hydrogen molecule. It breaks the van der Waals bonds, which is the weak electromagnetic field that holds the double-strand helix together on your DNA. All right? When you break your DNA, you get all kinds of problems, all kinds of failures. Cancer can be one of them. Neurodegenerative disorders can be another. CJD, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, is also called mad cow. If you do a search, you'll find there's a lot of this coming about now. Cows are innocent, okay? The other thing we need to talk about here is this creates massive electromagnetic fields. All right? If you took any of the injections or the medications that can...
Okay, wait, hold up. I can't start talking about that shit. Well, yeah, so anyways, before he even said any of that, so we're not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice or nothing. He didn't finish what he was saying, so you guys can put the rest together. But in my opinion, from what I'm seeing on a daily basis, from my targeting, is that not only are they pulsating energy throughout the night, which I already fucking know that they are, because I can feel it, I can sense it. That is pretty much, it's controlling and manipulating the whole population for this government state that we live in, policing state that we live in. This is the control grid. So he didn't finish what he was saying. So I don't think this should get banned because he didn't state it. He didn't state anything. So he just said the first couple of words and he didn't state anything. Because if he would have finished it, then it would have gotten taken down, and it's still possible that it might still get taken down, because anything that talks about fucking the JAB, then they're fucking gonna take that shit down. If anybody talks bad about that, boom, is down. So they fucking want to make sure that people believe in that shit and think that it's positive and shit like that. We have our own opinion. I'm not going to give you mine because I don't want to get this video taken down, but you guys can think for your damn selves and you guys can do your calculations and have your, the way that your freedom of thinking the way that you want to, and, put the pieces of the puzzle together, whatever fits right for you. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, that shit is cray, bruh. I want to finish the video too, so I don't know if you guys want this video, because I think it's a really good video to have in your archive of saving videos, because there's certain just information out there that you just gotta have and hold on to. So this is one of them, in my opinion. So yeah, bros, I'm gonna keep on, keep on fucking giving it to these fucking perps. They're always gonna be fucking failures in my book. and, keep serving the Most High, man. There's nothing they could do to us that hasn't already been done. And they cannot, keep a good man down. So we're smarter obviously than them. And we can see things for what they are. So stay blessed and stay golden. Let's go.